not alone tonight. Even now, you're being watched over. The house is quiet, shadows gently fall along the walls. The world outside is slowed to a breath so soft it barely moves the curtain by the window, and your thoughts begin to wander through the spaces you tried to silence all day. Every memory stepping lightly through your mind like distant footsteps on an empty road. But even here in the stillness, where everything feels closer, there is a presence deeper than the silence. Something steady, something kind, something that has never once turned away from you in the dark. You don't have to hold the night together. You don't have to keep watch on your own. There is a hand unseen but certain resting over every moment. Every breath you take is already known. You can sleep now. You are covered, even in the quiet of the midnight air. There is a peace that softly hovers like a whisper saying I am there. Every fear can lay down gently, every worry lose its sound. You are safe here in the stillness. Love is all around. The hours pass like a slow river moving through the dark. No sudden noise, no restless turning, just the steady rhythm of a heart being held without effort, without demand. And even when dreams begin to rise and fall like waves you cannot control, there is no place you drift where you are not followed by mercy. No corner of the night where grace does not arrive before you. Waiting, patient, unshaken by the passing of time. Nothing reaches you without his knowing. Nothing holds you he won't carry through. You can sleep now. You are covered. There is nothing left for you to prove. In the silence you are sheltered. In the dark you're held by truth. Every breath is watched with kindness, every moment wrapped in care. You are safe here through the nightfall. He is always there. Close your eyes, let go and rest. The night is held, and so are you. Let the night be still. You're already surrounded. The quiet has settled deep into the room, like everything is gently taken its place, without needing to be arranged. And the soft darkness rests along the edges of your thoughts, without pressing in, without asking anything from you, and just allowing you to be. And as your breathing slows into something softer, something more at ease, there is a calm that begins to rise beneath it all. Not loud, not sudden, but steady and certain, like it has always been here waiting for you to notice. You don't have to reach for peace, you don't have to search the night. It is already resting here, holding you in quiet light. His peace surrounds this night, every corner softly known. There is nothing left uncovered, you are never here alone. Every shadow loses meaning, every fear begins to fade. You are resting in His presence, safely unafraid. Time moves gently now, like it understands that you no longer need to carry what once felt so heavy. And even as your thoughts drift between memory and rest, they no longer hold the same weight, because something deeper has taken their place. Something steady and unshaken, wrapping every moment in a quiet assurance that does not break, does not fade, does not leave. Nothing moves beyond His stillness, nothing slips outside His care. His peace surrounds this night, every breath is held with grace. There is safety in the silence, there is calm in every space. Every worry fades to quiet, every burden finds release. You are held within His presence, resting in His peace. Close your eyes gently. You are fully surrounded. The night will pass. You're being carried through it. The darkness settles like a quiet promise over everything that once felt uncertain, and the room holds a calm that asks nothing from you, just the steady rhythm of breath and the gentle release of what the day could not resolve. And even as your thoughts move slowly through the spaces they once filled with noise, there is something deeper now, something that does not rise and fall within, something that stays constant and unshaken, holding every moment without effort. You don't have to measure time, you don't have to count the hours. There is a presence walking with you through the quiet, hidden power. You are kept safe till morning light, every moment in His You are never unaware. Every breath is wrapped in mercy, every second gently known. You are resting in His presence. You are never on your own. The hours pass like a soft unfolding, not rushed, not forced, just gently carried forward. And even when your mind begins to drift into places without shape or sound, there is no fear in letting go, because something faithful remains, something that does not fade when your awareness slips into rest, something that continues holding every part of you through the unseen moments. Through the night His love is steady, through the dark His peace remains. You are kept safe till morning light, nothing slips beyond His sight. Every fear is slowly fading, every shadow losing might. There is peace in every heartbeat, there is rest you can receive. You are held within His presence. You can finally breathe. Sleep now without worry. Morning is already on its way. You can let go now. Fear doesn't belong here. The night has settled into a quiet that feels steady, not heavy, not uncertain. Just a gentle stillness that wraps around everything, like it was always meant to be this way. And as you lie there with the day slowly fading from your thoughts, even the things that once felt close begin to drift further away, losing their shape, losing their voice. And somewhere deeper than the silence, there is a presence that does not move within, something calm and unwavering, holding the space around you without effort. You don't have to hold on to anything. You don't have to stay aware. There is a peace already resting with you there. No fear lives here tonight. Every shadow loses ground. There is safety all around you. There is peace without a sound. Every worry fades to nothing. Every restless thought grows still. You are held within His presence, resting in His will.
hours move without pressure, like they understand you. No longer need to carry what once felt so urgent. And even when your mind drifts into places you didn't expect, it no longer feels overwhelming, because something deeper has taken its place, something faithful that does not rise or fall with your thoughts but stays steady and sure, covering every moment without needing to be seen.
Nothing here can overtake you, nothing here can stay in fear.
No fear lives here tonight, every breath is safe and known. There is nothing left uncovered, you are never here alone. Every shadow fades to stillness, every burden falls away. You are resting in His presence till the light returns today. Close your eyes in peace. You are safe right here.
Let the night settle. Nothing reaches you without passing through Him. The darkness has come gently, without force, without weight, just a quiet covering over the edges of the world. And in this slow and steady stillness, you begin to feel the space open, where your thoughts no longer need to rush or explain themselves, where even the worries that followed you into this moment start to loosen, and like they no longer belong here. And deeper than the silence, beneath the surface of every passing thought, there is something unshaken, something calm that has already taken its place around you. You don't have to guard your rest, you don't have to stay in control. There is a peace already standing at the door of your soul. Nothing enters without His peace, nothing reaches without His hand. Every moment gently filtered through a love you don't command. There is safety in the stillness, there is rest you can receive. You are covered in His presence, you can finally breathe. The hours move quietly now, like they have no need to disturb what is already being held together for you. And even when your thoughts begin to drift into places you didn't expect, they do not carry the same weight, because something stronger has already gone before them. Something that does not allow fear to take root or remain. And though you may not see it, there is a boundary around you, unseen but certain, where only peace is allowed to stay. Every shadow passes through His mercy. Every fear dissolves in His care. Nothing enters without His peace. Every breath is safe and known. There is nothing left uncovered. You are never left alone. Every worry fades to silence. Every burden laid to rest. You are held within His presence, safely kept and deeply blessed. Close your eyes slowly. Only peace remains. You can rest here. He hasn't looked away. The night is coming quietly, like it didn't want to disturb what your heart has been carrying all day. And now everything slows into a softer rhythm, where nothing is pressing and nothing is pulling. Just the gentle presence of stillness wrapping itself around you. And even as your thoughts drift in and out like distant waves, there is something deeper holding steady beneath them. Something that has not moved, not even for a moment, watching without strain, caring without pause. You don't have to stay aware, you don't have to keep control. There is someone gently watching over every part of your soul. Rest where He is watching every moment in His sight. There is nothing left unguarded through the stillness of the night. Every breath is softly covered, every fear can fade away. You are safe within His presence till the breaking of the day. The hours pass without urgency, like they have been slowed just for you. And even the weight you brought into this moment begins to settle into something lighter. Not because everything is solved, but because everything is being held. And in that quiet exchange, where you release what you cannot carry, something steady remains, something faithful that does not sleep, does not turn, does not forget you in the dark. His eyes never close in silence, His care never fades away. Rest where He is watching, nothing slips beyond His care. Every second gently guarded, you are safe and He is there. Every worry finds its ending, every burden finds its place.
You are held within His presence, resting in His grace. Let yourself drift now. You are fully seen.
The dark isn't empty. He's already here. The night has a way of feeling wide and endless, like it stretches beyond what your eyes can see. But even here in the quiet, where everything slows and softens, there is something present that fills the space without noise, without movement. Just a steady nearness that does not leave. And as you lie there letting the weight of the day fall gently away, you begin to notice that the silence is not hollow. It is held carefully and completely. And you don't have to fear the stillness. You don't have to fill the space. There is a presence already resting in this place. The dark is not empty. It is full of quiet care. Every shadow held in mercy. You are safe and He is there. There is peace beneath the silence. There is rest you don't have to find. You are covered in His presence, body, soul, and mind. Even as your thoughts drift into softer shapes and slower movements, there is no part of you that goes unseen. No hidden worry that escapes His knowing. And though the world feels distant now, far from reach and far from noise, you are not distant from Him, not even for a moment. Because this night, like every other, is already within His hands. Nothing in this dark can harm you. Nothing here escapes His light. The dark is not empty. It is filled with steady love. Every moment gently covered by the one who watches from above. There is calm in every heartbeat. There is peace that will remain. You are safe within His presence through the night until the day. Rest now without worry. This night is already full. This quiet, it's being watched over. The silence settles in, like something intentional, not empty, not forgotten, but gently placed around you like a covering that understands.
what you need, and the night stretches softly across the edges of the room, without pressure, without urgency, just holding space for your thoughts to slow and your breathing to deepen. And even as your mind drifts through fragments of the day, there is something beneath it all, steady and unshaken, like a presence that never stepped away, not even for a moment. You don't have to fill the silence, you don't have to understand. There is something gently holding everything within his hand. The silence is guarded, every moment held in place. There is nothing left uncovered, everything is wrapped in grace. Every shadow loses weight now, every fear can fall apart. You are safe within his presence, held within his heart. The hours move quietly, like they've chosen not to disturb what is already being cared for. And even as your thoughts begin to fade into softer shapes, they no longer carry the same weight, because something deeper has already taken hold, something faithful that does not shift with time, does not weaken in the dark, but remains steady and sure. Nothing enters uninvited, nothing stays beyond his will. The silence is guarded, every breath is softly known. There is safety in the stillness, you are never left alone. Every worry fades to nothing, every burden finds release. You are resting in his presence, surrounded by his peace. Let the quiet hold you. Everything is already covered. Just breathe. You're being watched over. The night stretches wide, but never empty, filled with a quiet that feels intentional. Like every corner of the dark has been gently arranged to hold you without disturbance. And as you lie there between thought and rest, each breath begins to slow into something softer. Something steadier, like it no longer carries the weight it once did. And even when your mind drifts through didn't plan to go. There is something deeper guiding the rhythm, something present in every inhale and every release. You don't have to steady your own breathing, you don't have to calm your soul. There is a presence already holding every part of your control. You are watched over in every breath, every moment softly known. There is nothing left uncovered, you are never here alone. Every inhale carries mercy, every exhale lets go of fear. You are safe within His presence, He is always here. Time feels different now, like it is slow to match the quiet rhythm inside you, where nothing rushes and nothing pulls, just a gentle unfold of rest that does not need to be forced. And even as sleep begins to come closer, there is no resistance, no fear of letting go, because something faithful remains awake in every second, something that does not leave when your awareness fades.
Every breath is held with kindness, every moment wrapped in peace.
You are watched over in every breath, nothing slips beyond His care. Every second gently guarded, there is safety everywhere. Every worry fades to stillness, every fear loses its sound. You are resting in His presence, safe and deeply found. Let your breathing carry you. You are already held.
You don't have to stay awake. He already is. The night is settled deep into the quiet places where even the smallest sounds feel distant and softened by the dark. And you lie there between the last thoughts of the day and the first steps into rest, feeling the weight slowly lose without needing to understand how. And in this stillness, where nothing is required of you, there is a presence that does not sleep, a watch that does not fade, something steady standing where you cannot hold in what you were, never meant to carry through the night. You don't have to keep your eyes open, you don't have to hold control. There is someone gently watching over every part of your soul. He stands awake while you rest, every moment
His care. There is nothing left unguarded. There is no place He's not there. You can breathe a little slower. You can let the silence stay. He is holding every hour till the light returns to day. Time passes without effort now, like it has been given permission to move gently around you. And even as your thoughts begin to fade into something quieter, there is no fear in letting go, no reason to hold tightly to what has already been placed in stronger hands. Because even in the unseen hours, in the depth of night where no one else can reach, there is a faithfulness that does not blink, does not turn, does not forget you for even a moment. Through the dark, His watch is steady. Through the night, His love remains. He stands awake while you rest. Nothing slips beyond His sight. Every breath is softly covered, safely held throughout the night. There is peace in letting go now. There is rest you don't resist. He is near in every moment, closer than your quiet breath. Drift into the stillness. You already watched over.
The night feels long, but you're already being carried through it. The world is settled into shadows that move without a sound. Every distant light now dimmed into a quiet glow that barely touches the edges of the room. And you lie there between waking and rest, where thoughts come softly but don't fully land, like echoes fading before they can form. In that gentle in-between, where the mind slows and the heart begins to listen. Oh, there's something steady underneath it all,
Something that does not shift with darkness.
something that remains when everything else has grown still. You don't have to trace every worry. You don't have to answer every fear. There is a peace already surrounding you, even if you can't feel it clearly here. You are held through the silent hours, through the stillness of the night. There is love that never wavers. There is watchful, quiet light. Every breath is softly guarded, every moment gently known. You are not alone in darkness. You are deeply, safely held. Time moves slowly now, like it understands the need for rest, like it refuses to rush what your soul is finally ready to release. And even the weight you carry into this night begins to loosen without effort. Not because you solved it, not because you fixed it, but because you were never meant to carry it alone. And somewhere deeper than your thoughts, beyond what words could ever reach, there is a calm that stays, a covering that does not lift when the world grows quiet. Even here, nothing is uncertain. Even now, you are fully known. You are held through the silent hours. Nothing slips beyond his care. In the stillness there is covering. In the darkness he is there. Every fear is slowly fading, every burden growing small. You are safe within his presence. You are held above it all. Let the night be gentle. You are already safe.
Stay here. You're safe in this moment.
The night has wrapped itself around the edges of the world like a quiet promise. Every sound softened into distance, every movement slowed into stillness. And you find yourself resting in that sacred pause, where the day no longer asks anything of you, where the weight you carry begins to slip quietly from your shoulders, not all at once but gently, like something being lifted without effort. Even in the dark, where your thoughts once felt louder, there is a calm beginning to rise, steady and unshaken, like it has always been there waiting for you to notice. You don't have to search for answers, you don't have to understand it all. There is a presence holding every detail, even the ones that feel so small. Nothing moves without his hand, nothing shifts beyond his sight. Every breath and every moment safely held throughout the night. There is peace beneath the silence, there is rest you don't have to earn. You are covered in his presence, even now, as shadows turn. The hours unfold without urgency, like time itself has learned to be gentle with you. And even the thoughts that once circled without rest begin to quiet, as if they've found a place to settle. And you may not feel every worry disappear, but something deeper is happening underneath. Something steady and true, where you are no longer carrying what was never yours to hold, where grace steps in without noise and stays without leaving.
He is near without you calling. He is here without a sound. Nothing moves without His hand. Nothing reaches you alone. Every fear is seen and covered. Every hidden place is known. There is safety in the stillness. There is peace that will not fade. You are resting in His keeping, unafraid and unafraid. Let your breathing slow. He is holding all of this.
It's all right to let go now.
You are already under His care. The night has come without hurry, laying its calm across the edges of everything you know. And the room holds a gentle stillness, where nothing is demanded and nothing is expected. Just the quiet rhythm of your breathing and the slow release of thoughts no longer need to be carried. And even as your mind drifts between memory and rest, there is something deeper holding you steady, something unseen but certain, like a quiet guard that never steps, never grows tired, never forgets to remain. You don't have to keep the watch, you don't have to stay aware. There is a peace already surrounding you with care. You are safe beneath His quiet guard. Nothing reaches you alone. Every shadow loses power. Every fear is overthrown. There is rest in simply being. There is peace you don't defend. You are covered through the nightfall, held from end to end. The hours move like a gentle current, carrying nothing urgent, nothing sharp, nothing heavy enough to wake what has already been surrendered. And even the worries that once lingered begin to soften at the edges, losing their voice in the presence of something stronger, something that does not argue, does not rush, but simply it remains, faithful and unmoved, surrounding every moment without needing to be seen. Nothing breaks this quiet covering. Nothing slips beyond His view. You are safe beneath His quiet guard. Every breath is softly known, every moment wrapped in mercy. You are never on your own. There is calm in every heartbeat. There is rest that gently stays. You are held within His presence through the night and all your days.
the darkness be gentle. You are already protected.
Nothing is out of place tonight. You're being watched over. The dark settles softly over everything you can see and everything you cannot, like a blanket laid gently across the edges of the world. And in this quiet hour where even time feels slower, your thoughts drift like leaves on still water, not rushing, not pulling, just floating in a space where you are no longer required to carry what followed you through the day. And somewhere deeper than the silence, beyond what your mind can reach, there is a steady awareness, a presence that has not moved, not shifted, not even for a moment.
You don't have to stay alert. You don't have to guard the night. There is a hand already covering every unseen side. The night is under watch, every shadow gently known, every moment softly guarded. You are never here alone. There is peace in every corner. There is rest you can receive. You are safe within His keeping. You can finally breathe.
Even now, as the hours pass without sound or signal, there is nothing slipping through unnoticed, no hidden fear moving beyond His reach, no silent worry growing beyond His care. And though the darkness may feel wide and endless, it is still contained within something greater, something unshaken, something that has already gone before you into every part of this night.
Every door is watched in silence. Every step is covered too.
The night is under watch. Nothing wanders out of place. Every breath is wrapped in mercy. Every second held by grace. There is calm beneath the darkness. There is light you cannot see. You are safe within His presence. You are held completely. Close your eyes now. The night is already cared for. The night is gentle, you're already covered. The room has grown still in a way that feels almost sacred, like the world has stepped back
just enough for you to finally rest without interruption. And the soft darkness wraps around everything without pressure, without urgency, just a quiet invitation to release what you've been holding. And even as your thoughts drift in and out like distant echoes, you don't have to follow every thought, you don't have to stay aware. There is a peace already waiting for you there. You are covered in the quiet hours, every breath is held with care. There is nothing left unguarded, there is no place you're not there. Every fear can lose its echo, every worry can grow still. You are resting in His presence, safe beneath His will. The hours pass without asking anything from you, like time itself has softened its steps so you can finally let go. And even the things that once felt too heavy to carry begin to settle into something lighter. Not because they've disappeared, but because they've been placed somewhere stronger than your own hands. And in that quiet exchange, something inside you begins to rest more deeply than before. Nothing reaches past His covering, nothing moves beyond His peace. You are covered in the quiet hours, every moment gently known. There is safety in the stillness, you are never left alone. Every breath becomes a whisper, every heartbeat finds its place. You are resting through the nightfall, held in steady grace. Let the silence hold you. You are already saved.